Um, so my first question is, you're coming back to Australia, and I believe you're only here about a year ago or even less. Firstly, how did the last tour go? I'm guessing it must have been pretty well if you want to come back so soon.
Yeah, oh, it was great. The connection we had with the fans was just out of control. They knew every word, every song, and it was so exciting to be able to come over there for the first time and have it be such a great time.
Yeah, I heard some of the shows were even sold out. Were you kind of surprised that when you finally came to Australia that you had a big fan base down here and you're even playing bigger venues on your next tour?
Yeah, man, it was great. We were really excited, and to see the level of support that we had over there. So we had a feeling that it was going to be good, but just to have it really be in reality, and have it be just good as the United States for us was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So what can fans expect from the set list this time? I know it says you're going to be playing a lot of tracks from the first album, but you're also going to be playing your other hits as well. Are you going to be trying to cover all the TRAPT albums?
Yeah, man, we're going to do a lot of the stuff from the first self-titled for sure, and we're going to do the best cuts from the other albums, and then we're going to play a new song on our set list called Fire from a new album we're going to be putting out this summer.
Oh, excellent. I was just going to ask you about a new album because I know you recently put out a new song called Come Together with Anomaly. What kind of direction are you going for the new album? Is it going to be, classic TRAPT, or are you going to be, adding more guest rappers like Anomaly?
No, that was just a one-off. Anomaly's a buddy of mine, and we do, talking about politics and social commentary and all that good stuff. And he also is an artist, so we decided to, do some music together. That's what came together. No pun intended. But the new album, it's just really good trap stuff. It's just like what you'd expect from trap, but it's a next level up.
No, definitely. When you guys first started, what were those early years like? Because I know you're basically just fresh out of high school, and just a couple of years later you're opening for Papa Roach, and then you're getting signed to Warner Bros. Records. Was that a pretty hectic, crazy time in your life?
It was awesome. It was what we all wanted as a band. You want all that to happen, and it was amazing that it happened, and we haven't looked back since.
Is it sort of like scary at first when, a couple of years ago you just, like anyone else, you're a student, whatever, and then all of a sudden you're playing to crowds with thousands of people? Was it a bit overwhelming at first?
Not at all. It was what we wanted more than anything, and what we expected to have happen. We didn't have a backup plan. Only one plan. It was Plan A, and be damned if we do. Damned if we don't. So just went for it and made it happen.
Definitely. And I remember, when the first or the self-titled album came out, I guess that was, the point in my life when I just started really listening to, heavier music, and, the new metal was big, and Linkin Park and Korn and all those bands were big. Did you really enjoy those early years? Do you think, those kind of bands, there almost seems like there's a revival going on at the moment, because I see a lot of those bands are still touring and still pulling big crowds.
Yeah, it's never stopped. So, I think that these days there's no one genre that's taking it all. There's just so many different little genres out there that are getting love, and great bands within those genres, and it's just it's all over the place now as far as what music styles there are,
Yeah. What bands are you listening to most at the moment? What are you, jamming in the car when you're driving around?
I've been listening to a lot of country, new country, really, not old stuff, but the newer country stuff, like Luke Combs, Brett Young's awesome. Some of these guys are coming out with some really great songs. It almost sounds like rock, but it's like a heavier, catchier, new kind of country that's kind of cool that I'm getting into. So that's kind of what I've been listening to lately.
That's so funny because when I was younger, I thought country music was so lame, but at the moment, I'm really kind of getting into a lot of the new country artists as well. I'm a big fan of Chris Stapleton.
It sounds more like, you know, what you'd hear on an acid rock station, you know, that's a new country station, you know?
Yeah, there's definitely some good stuff going on in that scene as well. All right, so getting back to the tour, when you're, doing your live set, is there any songs that you play that you really enjoy playing live? Do you have any favorite tracks to perform live?
Headstrong's always a great song to play live for sure, and we just every song we play on our set list get a great reaction. So, I mean, we've written 70-something songs over the course of our 6-7 albums, and I play the songs that get the best reactions, and so every song we play, the whole set's just on fire. Every time we do this thing. Awesome.
Now, you've played along some pretty awesome bands, played alongside some really awesome bands in the past, Motley Crue, Papa Roach, a whole bunch of others. Who are your favorite bands to tour with? Is there any bands in particular?
Papa Roach, great band. We toured with Motley Crue, we toured with Buck Cherry, just a whole bunch of great bands, and done a lot of radio festivals, and I can't really say one band's the best to tour with. Everybody's getting up there doing their thing, and it's always a great time to play with any of these bands that have beautiful songs they're writing and a great stage performance.
Yeah, sure. I'm just wondering, when you're not doing, recording albums or touring, is there any other hobbies that you're really into and dedicate a lot of time to?
Oh, I read a lot, as far as news and what's going on in the world, and that's what interests me is just what's happening in the world, and just learning and getting to the bottom of what this life's all about. So I read, educate myself wherever I can.
Yeah, nice. And you said you read about what's going on in the world. Do you think the future looks optimistic for mankind?
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I think that the world's probably doing the best it's ever done as far as, poverty, as far as even the last 10 years,
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that we're just moving forward, and we keep moving forward as a world, So good to see
definitely
people doing what they love to do, and I think we got as many people in this world doing what they love to do, because that's what keeps people interested in what they do, So that's what I try to encourage.
Awesome stuff. Well, you're going to be here in 18th of February. The tour goes all the way to the 23rd. You're playing all the capital cities pretty much. So good luck with the tour, man. Yeah. And I hope the album coming out later in the year is awesome too.
Right on, brother. Appreciate it so much.
All right. Thanks very much, Chris. Talk to you. Enjoy your day. Bye.
All right. Take care, buddy. Bye.